Hi, my name is Connie Ashburn, and I am the National Field Development Director for Pink Zebra. And I'm very excited today to bring you some training on the new Host Party portal that just launched on your websites this afternoon. So I'll take you through what the screens look like from a host perspective and from your perspective. The exciting thing about this is we, as Pink Zebra, are the first and only, we believe, company, party plan direct sales company, that offers your prospective host the opportunity to book a party with you through your website without connecting through you by phone or texting. So, of course, that communication happens once this party request is made, but if you have a prospective host, could be one that's hosted before, maybe a brand new one that's just come to your website, they find you wherever that may be, through Facebook or wherever, and they just have an opportunity to experience Pink Zebra. They want to book a party because the seasons have changed, they have some decorating needs that they'd like to address, maybe they've been buying fragrances and they're out of fragrances, or they want to see the new seasonal stuff, no, we have a new catalog out. Maybe they just have some gift buying to do for the holidays, or they just want to get together with some friends and they know how fun our parties are. So whatever the reason, your host has an opportunity to make that request of you, and you can respond through your websites. It would be like me making a decision to take a weekend to Charleston, South Carolina, and I want a place to stay. So I go to an app and I look up Charleston specifically. I check all the properties that are available in that area, and then I select a property that looks good and I can see a calendar to find out if the property is available on the date that I want. If it is, of course, I can make that request, and then I have to wait for a confirmation to come back from the host to let me know that yes, the property is available and my date is good. So once I've got that confirmation, I'm all set. So this works very much like that. So I'm going to take you through the process and show you how awesome this is. Just another way that Pink Zebra is making your business more easy peasy. So normally what would happen if we're on the dev site, and I am actually working from a laptop, so it is mobile friendly. So if you're going to be using this on your phone, it's going to work pretty much the same way. But if a prospective host is coming to your website, you would see, of course, your consultant information up here, and then they would actually, and the website itself would have the banners going across with our cute Thanksgiving simmer pot scanning across the screen. In this case, I'm in the dev site, so it has the new party request right up on the main screen, but your customers, or me as the host now, I would select host and host now from your personal website, okay? So we're already in that screen. I'm going to show you the process to go through to actually set a party request up. So I'm going to choose your party. I'm going to pick Blend Bash, which that's the one I would pick because it's the most fun party we have. I know how awesome they are. So I'm going to select Blend Bash, and then it brings up the party themes. Now, of course, if they're picking traditional, this option is not going to be there. But now we see all the themes listed across, and as I pick it, it's going to show Halloween, and it's going to show me all the fragrances that are connected to that particular theme. If I want to hit that minus sign, I'm going to see the picture that is the image that is here, and I can do that with any one of the particular themes that are out there. Every time I hit that, I can see the image again, or I can hit the plus sign and see the fragrances again. So I'm going to select Halloween. That just looks like a lot of fun this time of year, and I want to see this cool little Halloween image, and then I'm going to select next. So now I can go in and select the party date. If I have picked Blend Bash, any dates that are on the calendar are going to be at least 2 weeks out. So even if my consultant was available a little earlier than that, it's not going to show those available dates because I've selected Blend Bash. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Wednesday, October 23rd. Sounds like a great day to have a party with some friends. So any of the dates, of course, that are in bold is when my host is available, and I think everybody would kind of understand that's how this works. So I pick the 23rd. Of course, it displays my date up here, and I'm not selecting my time at this point. That's going to be done when I connect with my host. So then I'm going to say next. All right, and then I've got, hold on a second, maybe it didn't register there. Okay, now I've got an opportunity to enter my party address. Now I'm going to skip this step. If I was a brand new consult or a brand new customer to you, I would go ahead and fill in my street, my city, my zip code, my state, of course. You have that option to fill all that information in. But in this case, I can go straight to sign in and create account because I've already been in your system before, because I've either purchased or hosted a party with you before. So now I'm a host, so I'm gonna select host, and then I've got the ability to sign in or to create an account. So if I've not done business with you before, I'm going to go in and create an account. It's going to ask me for all my address information, pretty self-explanatory, my phone number, all of that. Actually, not my address because that's here, but it asks for my email, my password, and my, what I'm going to set up as my name and everything. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead because I've done business with you. And I know I'm set up under this email address. And if I did not know my password, can't remember it, I can do forget password and it will email me what my password on file is. Okay, in this case, let me see, because I created some earlier. Let's see if I got this right. I would enter my password. And it's checking in, it knows who I am. So that actually happens to be my daughter's address. So it shows my address information. I've got the fact that I picked a blend bash, it was a Halloween party theme, what my date was, and of course my address information, which this is just asking me if this is it. I could add a new one here if I wanted to change that address, or maybe I was going to have it at a friend's house, I could do that. And then I'm going to say next, and now we're ready to actually submit and request the party. So I'll hit request party. Hold on and wait for this to flash back up. Okay, so now this is actually showing me any parties that I have requested. Now you're going to see a few others out here just because we've been testing the software and the application. But what I see here is my information and what party I selected, what date I selected, and this is my consultant's phone number. So if I wanted to actually call my consultant right now, I could make that connection right here and set up the time and confirm. Or I can wait until the consultant actually confirms the party with me, and then we would, continue with the host coaching process. So if I select see more, it's going to just bring the calendar up, and I could have an opportunity if I wanted to cancel it. I could do it right here. Okay, I picked the date and went, oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. Or maybe I just decided, maybe I don't really want to book a party. I can do it right there. Or I can reschedule, and it'll give me an opportunity to change the date. This shows my address, where I am on the calendar. Not that I need to know that because I know where I live, but that information is there. Okay, so now if I was a previous host, and once we're 6 months down the road and we're using this app, and I go in to request a second party, my party that I booked with you for October 23rd, or with the consultant with that October 23rd, would actually be listed here. So that's what this canceled. So if I ever canceled a party with you, I had a confirmed party with you, it would show in that confirmed file. Right now, if I select it, oops, I'm sorry, if I select it, nothing's going to show, and nothing's going to show here. But if I had confirmed parties and canceled parties as a host, I would actually see those listed here. Okay, so now I'm going to actually sign out as the host because my process at this point, I've made the request, is done. I'm going to be receiving a text message, which actually came through. You guys didn't hear it because I had my sound off. I should have turned my sound back on. But a text message came through to me because of the party, and it says, hi, Connie, it has my name on here. You've requested a Pink Zebra party with, and then it's going to have the consultant's name, and I can view the status of the request by just selecting that link. Okay, so that's happened. I think I'll turn my sound back on. Okay, so now I'm going to log out, and I'm going to take you through the process again as a consultant. So now you've got this, you're on your website. We're going to actually select the host. Oh, sorry, it's up here. And I'm going to just go in and sign in, okay? I'm signing in as a consultant. It will automatically populate your consultant ID number right here. And then you're going to type in your password. Let's hope I got it the right way. All right, let me try one more time. There's a couple different ones I've been using, so let's try that one and see. Okay, now this comes up every time, and once you set your calendar up, you can just say do not show this message again. But every time you go into the party request application, it's going to ask you to set up your calendar. So once you do it, you can change it. So now what I'm going to do first before I look at that request is I'm going to hit the little hamburger, whatever that's really technically called. I'm sure it's not hamburger, but we'll use that. And I'm going to go into my calendar. So here's where I can actually set the dates that I'm available as a consultant. So the important part here is I could either block out the entire month if I'm going to be gone, or I could block it out and then just click the dates that I am available, or I can leave it and just where I see anything dark that means I'm available, I'm going to just check these and make those dates available, okay? So it really just depends on how you want to do. The calendar can be done either way. If I decide I want to pull that date off, I can. I mean, all I'm doing is just clicking, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. I can block the whole calendar at a time. Whatever way that you want to set your calendar up, you can. So then I would go to November, I would do the same thing there, I would do the same thing in December, and I would recommend that you probably set your calendar up a few months in advance for sure, and then maybe set a timer on your phone or in your planner where you're checking that calendar consistently every 2 months so you can make sure, of course, and then if anything changes where you decide to schedule a vacation or you've got a weekend away, you can go right to your calendar and block those dates out so that no one makes a request. If someone does, let's say you forget and they do make a request, you have the opportunity to change and reschedule that date if that date becomes unavailable. So it's best, of course, if you have the calendar set up, but if not, you certainly have the opportunity to make that change with your host once he or she makes a request. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the hamburger again. And I am going to go to party requests. And I want to see, I guess I'll go new and see what's out here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for a new party request. Because I could actually schedule my own party this way as well. So I'm going to look at party requests. And now the party that I requested as a host is listed here, the date that I picked, the theme that I picked, requested by the customer. And then it's got the consultant's phone number here. So this is, of course, now that I'm in the consultant spot, this is my phone number, and this is where I would actually confirm. So if I wanted to know more details as the consultant, I can hit see more. Okay, and now it's got the date that the host requested, and it has the information in terms of where the party is actually located. Okay, so I can get a general sense if it's close enough to me and I'm willing to make that drive. And it is really important that you confirm these parties within 48 hours. If it waits more than 3 days, the process will begin where customer service will get involved, and they may have the prospective host request with another consultant. So we'll get some details specifically about that to you guys, but just make sure that you're checking this consistently and that you're confirming any party requests that come in within that time frame so that your host, your prospective host, gets some communication back from you quickly. So I'm going to confirm the party. Okay. It says that it's confirming. Okay, now congratulations, your party has been confirmed. It has my party number, the order number. I, of course, can close that. I should have a text message coming through, but honestly, there it goes. It's good, awesome. Okay, so I get a text message through as the consultant, and it basically says, congratulations, this, that the party has been, actually, I think this is from the, to the host. So the party has been submitted and confirmed, and it gives me a link to actually shop the party. It tells me your Halloween blend bash is going to be shipped to the address that I entered, and I can actually visit the Bashbox site so that I can go in and order a Bashbox right away if I'd like. And it does tell me that the Bashbox includes their blending essentials for the party in 4 fragrance samples. So this begins the process of me as a host to now start inviting my friends that the party's been confirmed and the date is all set. So that basically covers that. trying to think if there's anything else I need to, and again, you can make a new party request as a consultant that allows you to set up a party. So let's say you're going to do an open house party, or you're going to do a blend bash because you want to schedule more, you're going to do that. I recommend you do something like that once a month in your own home. I think it's a great idea. But we just want to make sure you can do that for yourself as well. I just want to see if there's any other details I need to share with you. Let's see. I want to make sure also that you make personal contact with that host to set up the party time, because here I'm requesting a date, but I'm not requesting a time that I want my party to start. So that's going to be important for you as a consultant to make sure that you communicate with your host right away and find out if they're planning on a daytime and evening, what time of evening party that they would like, to get the whole host coaching process to begin. Because the communication that you have from this point forward is going to be your normal host coaching process that you would go through. So that part's really important. So I think that's all I'm going to share with you guys today. I hope that you have fun playing around with this and certainly sharing this with your customers to let them know that they can go on to your website, select the host now, and schedule their own Pink Zebra party. So thank you all, and we look forward to having you let us know how this is going.